Every pregnancy needs utmost care and attention. But certain pregnancies need a little extra attention. An Rh negative mother carrying an Rh positive baby is at increased risk of complications. BSV is at the forefront to ensure safe delivery in every Rh negative pregnancy.
Hello and welcome to the Outside View presented by Women's Crick Zone and brought to you by BSV, Puma, Food and Wellness, MRI Hospitals and MPL Sports Foundation. So the first game for today, England and Bangladesh, we wanted it to be an interesting one and we saw some shifts of momentum there as well. Uh, Britney's prediction and Shathira's predictions were close enough, but Britney's disappointed because Sophia Dunkley played a spoiled spot there, bringing in that partnership. How important it was to build in that partnership. Of course, England have scored 234. 190 is what you predicted. Around 220 is what Shathira said. Around 230 is what I said. Bit of about that, but Amy Jones and Sophia Dunkley was probably that partnership was probably something that gave the needed momentum to England at that point in time and just then changed things for England, Brittany.
Yes, that's exactly what India needed. Again, England haven't gotten the start. I saw a stat that they have lost a wicket every four overs, so sort of like their opening partner. And again tonight, we saw that Danny had gone after a short wide one, which was partly I would say set up because the field was set for that, but that partnership between Sophie and Jones there, was exactly what England needed to get back into the game.
Definitely. And that we're talking about the partnerships, but first let's have a look at the scorecard to see how the things have panned out in this match so far. Of course, we were expecting that we'll get to see some strong partnership coming in there. Tammy Beaumont, of course, stayed firm on the pitch, but then took quick wickets in form of Wyatt and Heather Knight for Bangladesh. Siver, of course, stood there for some time with Beaumont, and then Jones and Sophia Dunkley, and a good finishing touch there by Catherine Brunt. So this is how the batting scorecard of England looks. Coming to you, Shatira, we of course saw that yet again England's the opening partnership did not go that well. Bangladesh was able to get the better of them. But talking about those partnership that came initially with Tammy Beaumont and then Nat Silver and then Amy Jones and Sophia Dunkley, how crucial were those partnerships for England to get this total on board? Because Bangladesh looked very good in the power play today.
Yeah, obviously they did very good in power play. Especially they took first two wicket in 27 runs, and after that, actually Bangladesh got the momentum, but they couldn't make it like utilize it. So how they started, we thought like it's going to be 190 match definitely, but after that the partnership Tammy Bement and Net Siva was very important because they took the responsibility and they took time. They played slowly initially. After that, they have covered it and they got an average run. When they had a partnership after that, it was very easy to bat Amy Jones and Sophia Dunkley. Everyone was very confident because once you will lost so many wicket in power play, that would be difficult for any team to struggle. But once they saw like they have lost two important wicket in power play, after that they have planned that they have to go slowly. It's not a 300 match 300 runs match. They went for slowly and they did 234, and I think it's a good run to chase on. And for England, obviously it's not enough in the scoreboard. if you judge the name of England team, but I think it's enough. It's enough today. But Bangladesh have the capability to chase the run, but they have to plan and they have to execute the plan obviously in the ground.
Even if, as you said rightly, that there were some plans in place for England, even if they lost a few quick wickets there, they stayed firm on the pitch. They knew that probably spending some time on the pitch will help them, because if they got to go from the very first ball, that would have not made them able to score this runs on the board. But what about the openers and openers giving the team a very good start, the Britney? Because we've seen this template from the very first game for England. Probably 30 or 33 runs is what the highest opening partnership that has come from England. This is still the league stage. The middle order and the lower middle order, especially today, stood up for the side. But if we have to look beyond this, if England happens to win this, they go to the semis. The partnership there would be important, because the performances have been coming in patches. How do one approach that thing? How do one fill in those holes?
Well, going forward, if England do qualify, there's no other game after the semi-final if you don't qualify to the final. If England don't get their opening order sort out, I would say it's good that in this game you saw that the middle order really really dig England now. But let's say probably in the semi-final that don't be the case. England is going to be in a position where they're going to be have to try to defend a very low score, and it's not like where it's just a group game. It's a semi-final, which semi-final means you are meeting the best teams in the competition right now. As I said, they try Winfield Hill, Danny Wire, but even though, as you said, the highest opening partnership between the um England is what, as I said, 33. So going forward, they need to find out what is the next best fit for the opening openers, I should say.
Definitely, that would be something that Captain Heather Knight and the think tank of the England setup would be wanting to bring things into perspective for. But looking at the bowling scorecard as well of Bangladesh, restricting England initially in the power play to a good, giving the team a good start out there. We of course saw Salma Khatun was once again amongst wickets there, and probably every bowler there got a wicket. But coming to you, Shathira, of course, it's a special milestone for Salma Khatun. She has completed 50 ODI wickets today, and considering the amount of ODI games that Bangladesh play, it is, of course, a very good moment for all the players out there to cherish. And Salma Khatun has been doing this job for the team since real long now.
Yeah, she is the most senior player in the team, and though most of the time she is very economy in the matches, but most of the time she don't get so many wickets. That's why she is too late, because Roman Ahmed have done it before. So Salma nowadays she's getting lots of wicket. We saw in last match she got so many wickets, and today also she was good. Today her starting was good, but she was very expensive in the last few overs. And anyone will do in the slog over whenever they have enough wickets in their hands, and they have so many good batters, so they will be expensive. It's not a, like like she did well, but they have taken so many runs in the last few overs. But she have started really very well, and Salma Khatun is an asset for Bangladesh. So maybe next World Cup we will not get Salma Khatun, but we will definitely miss her, because in Bangladesh we don't have any we have, yeah, so many off leg spinner. We have left arm spinner, but off spinner in the pipeline we don't have so good off spinner like Salma Khatun. So that day I was thinking like, who is coming next after Salma Khatun? Though Salma is a very senior campaigner, whenever she go in front of media, everyone used to ask her when you are going to retirement. So the my question is, when she is doing the best performance in the team, when why she should go for return, no? But Bangladesh need to really think, like, after Salma Khatun, who is going to take over the off spin department, it is very difficult. And Salma Khatun, in my eyes, I told it before, like, she is one of the best off spinner in the world in recent days.
Definitely, but also having a word on Jahanara Alam there. We've been seeing in the last few games that she's silently doing the job for the team, with the pressure that she's building on the batters. In the game against Australia, we saw that she bowled a maiden over there for Meghalani, created some pressure, and that enabled Salma Khatun to take that big wicket. So that is also something that plays a very big role, because you put the pressure and the other bowlers, probably the spin attack is being helped by her. So she also was very impressive with the ball today, Britney, in the start.
Yeah, a lot of people think that, a lot of people think that you only if you get wickets that mean you have a good bowling performance. As you said, Alam has been bowling really, really well. She's been applying pressure from the next end and making the bowlers from the opposite end very comfortable to and being able to take wickets. I know a lot of people think that you have to take wickets to have a good spell, but 8 overs to the nine, one run, and even look at the 4 overs she bowled against Australia, and these are some of the top batters in the world. And Bangladesh haven't played these teams too often to say that these batters are custom or know these bowlers, and to say, okay, well, I'm just going to take advantage. You see that respect is given to these Bangladesh bowlers, and she's a great leader on Bangladesh team.
Definitely, experience is not something you can get so easily. You have to play there for years there, and that's what we see from coming from the performances coming in from the experienced campaigners there. And if you have to now move on to the second innings and 235, that wouldn't be a cakewalk for Bangladesh, of course. Coming to you, Shatira, we've seen that the team has been able to get some good starts. Probably the power play they've played well. They haven't lost a lot of wickets, but capitalizing on the good start would be important for them if they are aiming for another win, because that's what where they've been lacking in this tournament so far.
Yeah, starting is very important for any team, and that they should be do. And then especially Shamima Sultana is there today, and she's
Yeah.
the player. If you say her to stay in the wicket, she cannot stay so long time, because she is a genuine hard hitter. So naturally she can hit everywhere. So that is the good thing for her. Like, she don't spend a lot of ball in the wicket, but she can do so many runs in a quick time. So that's why today they have included her. And with that, Sharmin Akhtar is there. Both of them, Sharmin plays little bit slow, but Shamima plays fast. So both of them, if they could, Shamin will take the responsibility to stay in the wicket, and Shamima will get the runs. So both of them can, if they can have a good partnership today, and they can give a very good start today to the team, I think it could be chaseable. And Farjana and Jyoti need to play a little bit fast, because they took lots of ball initially to get themselves set, and after that they recover it. But who knows, like, last match they stayed in the wicket so many times, and they have spent so many balls. After that they couldn't run, so they have to stay in the wicket. With that, they have to think about their run. So today they have a target. So end of the day, it maybe they will go close 190, 200. After that they will see, say, oh, for 30 runs we couldn't make it. But today I wish, with a good win, they have to come back, Bangladesh.
Of course, optimism there from Shatira. But coming to you, Brittany, with the bowling attack of England, we of course know that Catherine Brunt got her rhythm back in the last match, and should be important today in the match. But Charlie Dean has also made a comeback. She missed out the last game. She's an off spinner that kind of brings that attacking game to the fore, probably, and she's going to be a key in today's game. how do you see her role? Because we of course know that England have enough runs on the board, but they wouldn't want to lose any momentum if they get any in the initial stages of the match, because they would also have an eye on the net run rate. That would be important for them.
Yeah, England know how important this game is, and why not bring in one of your best bowler that been that have a really great economy rate and have been taking wickets. So you won't want the best bowler to be sitting on the bench in a game like this. It's such an important game that England need to win. Charlene have come into the team, and given England that I guess what they have been missing in the past couple of series, yes, they have had a night that no those odd off break time and time, but they never had a genuine off break bowler for a while. And with Charlene coming into the setup, she making things a lot easier for Sophia Cusson.
Yeah, and also the inclusion of Freya Davies. How do you see that today making a impact on the game? Anya Shropsol is of course not part of the side.
Well, this is that's a good question. I was hoping that you would have been introduced into the England setup a lot more earlier in this competition. Just to give her a little feel out to see, well, probably in a situation like this if needed, because obviously, workload is something you have to manage in such a competition like this, where you're traveling back and forth and there's not much time in between games. But the good thing about it, nobody knows besides, well, I guess past series and England A games, that what she has to offer. But it's a good matchup. You just know more pace from Davis compared to Anya with more swing. So it's good 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 to help contribute with for Catherine Brown on the next end.
Of course, and that would be something that we would want to watch how the things unfold. And coming to you with the same kind of a question, Shatira, because we see the bowling unit of England and it is pretty much strong. You have Sophie Eccleston and Charlie Dean taking the charge of the spin attack there. Catherine Brunt had a positive outing in the last game as well. And how difficult it is going to be for the Bangladesh batters to answer the questions that have been asked by the England bowlers today.
It's always difficult to play the new bowlers. They never, especially whom they never played with. So England bowlers are very good, definitely, especially the pacers. But last few days we saw Bangladesh have very good spinners as well, and their weakness is also spinners, because Bangladeshi batters doesn't have very good footwork, so they are not very good in spin. Yeah, they rely on their sweep, but most of the time, if you are going to sweep the ball, it's very dangerous. You have so many chances to get out, so you cannot sweep all the balls. But they try to sweep all the balls. We have so many players like Fahima will try from the first ball sweep, and she did it in last match and got LVW. And Rumana also played very good sweep. Farjana Pinky, Lata Mondol. But what I think, like, they should change the batting order a little bit today, because Lata is doing really very well. Even Salma is doing well. So if they can shift the batting order a little bit, give them early, so it would be better for them. But they have to really watch the pacers.
And a lot on the shoulders of Captain Nigar Sultana as well, Britney, because she's young captain in this entire tournament. Of course, keeping wickets, she has a closer eye on the game, how things have been unfolded in the first innings as well there. And today, we of course have been talking about what a special moment it has been for Bangladesh to make it to their first ODI World Cup and then play this kind of a cricket. Result is of course the byproduct of whatever the process is there, but what they have is a lot of positivity and what a lot of good character that they've shown in all the games. And Nigar Sultana today would want to step up with the bat as well. That would be special
Yeah,
for her and the team as well.
yeah. they will want to leave with a bang. They will want to leave with leaving a statement showing the world and showing the cricketing world what they are capable. For showing ICC, showing all the boards, hey, we are here, we are here. We deserve more tours. We deserve more games. Time to open up your eyes and give us the opportunity to play against these top teams. I really, really hope going forward that Bangladesh do get that chance, to play a lot more international cricket. Well, one day international, I should say.
Definitely. So prediction time now. I know that you would be having a very close eye on the other game as well, Britney, India versus South Africa going on there. But if I have to ask you about the predictions, is probably I'd ask you that which batter from so which batter? Okay, I'll ask you for bowler for your point of view from England, who is going to make a larger impact on the game today?
I was I will go with Charlie Dean. Yeah,
And
Charlie Dean
and is
will
it going
make
to be a close game?
a very good impact on the game today. Close enough. Yes, close enough.
Close enough, and Charlie Dean making an impact with the ball there. Shadira, what are your predictions? How do you think is going the second innings going to unfold? The batters, who do you think have to step up for Bangladesh if they are aiming for another win in this tournament?
Yeah, Bangladesh could win today if they will play their 100% and they can play according to their plan. But it will be very difficult to win against India because England because England has so many good bowlers in their side, and they are very strong and very. What I'll say, like they have lots of experience what Bangladesh doesn't have. So Bangladeshi batters have to keep their passion and they have to believe that they can win their match. The target is not too much. It's a very good run to chase on.
Probably Bangladesh would be thinking the same that Shatira has just put in for us, and England know that this game is important and they would not just want to win, but win with a good margin there to probably decide who they want to play in the semi-finals. And the other game going around, India versus South Africa, will of course join you for that mid-show as well and the post-show of this match as well. And until then, you stay tuned to Women's Cricket Zone for all the updates on women's cricket.